know it sounds petty, but that's where we're at these days. Big Brother is always watching. So for instance, here's one where you were driving the Crown Vic. This is recent. This is August 7th, 2022, 10:53 a.m. There you are driving eastbound on 8th Street at Davis Street, almost 11 o'clock in the morning. There's your license plate. There's you driving. So that's what it is. So we have dozens of instances with you.
This is a suspect connected to the Jacksonville Beach murder. We're going to take him down to CJIC to get interviewed.
A father of 4, a tire left in a dark road, a killer who believed he had vanished into a city of cameras. So how does a routine traffic charge bring down a contract killer? Watch closely. The answer is hiding in plain sight. This footage raises a question viewers ask constantly. May officers arrest a person on a minor charge to question them about a far more serious crime?
Where'd you say that shotgun was?
Directly underneath everything you're speeding around with right there.
What kind of shotgun is it? It says 12 gauge, bring. Well,
I want to say it's a Mossberg, but I ain't got it to where I can see the name on it yet.
Gotcha.
I've been steady cleaning it up.
Do you know how old it is?
I have no idea. All I know is that it's old.
It's old. Is it rusted or is it just kind of like
it needs some parts replaced if I can find them when I figure out what it is. But as far as that, everything else you can tell where it's been corroded on it or whatnot or dirt.
I got you.
Rust ate into the metal.
You made sure it's safe, right? There's no there's no shells or anything in it while you're trying to do that?
Nothing in it.
Well, you weren't joking. It's at the bottom of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn! Either that thing was sitting at the bottom of a river or that thing is old. You were right.
It's old. Yeah.
Give the dog to my partner real quick.
Hold on.
I'm gonna put these on you. These are a lot more comfortable. Okay. A little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, that seems like things.
All right, come on back here with me. So you know your license is like super bad, right? Yeah.
Reinstatement fee to pay in Georgia. Court calls here that I've been looking at that. Okay. COVID-19 been slowing us down. Don't take care of.
I got you. But it looks like they took you out of being a habitual traffic offender, which is great because it's no longer a felony. But when you have 10 suspensions on there, 10, I kind of don't have a choice.
How old do you know him?
Excuse me?
How old do you know that guy? Is that her old lady or her old man?
No.
They just live together?
Somebody, no, they don't stay there.
Oh.
Just somebody that they knew since they were kids. Both of them go to the medical clinic. They live in the same neighborhood.
Grew up doing around the same stuff, doing the same stuff. Take them both to the methadone clinic. You've been taking him 8 years?
I don't know whether it's the same stuff or what.
He just wears to stick your butt in and slide that. Get a taller fella and say, usually put their feet up there. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable.
This is a suspect connected to the Jacksonville Beach murder. We're going to take him down to CJIC to get interviewed, and then we got to transport.
We got somebody detained.
We got somebody detained, but these two have to go too.
There's a certain order that this has to go in. Okay. We need him. He's got flex cuffs on him because Jacksonville Beach is trying to get his DNA. He needs to go to CJIC first, and then the other person, like after maybe 5 or so minutes, we need these two to go to CJIC as well. To where?
CJIC. At the state attorney's office.
Oh, okay. So what's his name?
His is Henry Tenon.
Tenon.
Pat you down real quick. Make sure you got that line. You can cut those off here for a minute, all right? Want to sit in that chair right there for me?
Traffic, your license charge today is actually a felony. Did you know that?
Say that again.
It's a felony because of how many convictions you've had. So it's considered a felony offense. So once that activates the felony portion of it, we have the discretion to go back through your driving history.
Wow.
Have you ever had to go to the methadone clinic yourself?
No.
There's things that we have around town called LPRs. You probably never heard of that. And we have another thing called RTC. LPR is a license plate reader. RTC is real-time cameras. Some of them are hidden in plain sight and others not so much. Whenever you drive by these things, they capture 2 things. They capture the license plate of the car. Facial recognition software gets the driver, not the passenger, only the driver.
In Whren versus United States, decided in 1996, the Supreme Court held that an officer's true motive does not invalidate an otherwise lawful seizure. If probable cause exists for the offense of arrest, that arrest is valid, even when the officer's real interest lies elsewhere. Here, the anchor was a felony driving charge. Under Florida statutes, Section 322.34, driving on a suspended license escalates to a felony for habitual offenders. With multiple prior suspensions, the threshold was met. The arrest was objectively sound, and no pretext challenge could succeed.
So I know you've been driving the car, so I appreciate you being honest. And I know you've been out of town in the car, so I appreciate you being honest. There's times where these other cameras can also, when they capture this, they tell us how fast you're going. Whether you're speeding, whether you've ran, if you're going, some of them are at lights, if you run a red light, or some are at stop signs if you don't come to a complete stop. I know it sounds petty, but that's where we're at these days. Big brother is always watching.
Aggravating ass truck I had.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You had the blue truck, right? Is that the truck you speak of?
Yeah, it was a blue truck.
Okay. So how long did you drive that truck?
8 months maybe.
Okay. So for instance, so here's one where you were driving the Crown Vic. This is recent. This is August 7th. August 7th, 2022, 10:53 a.m. There you are driving eastbound on 8th Street at Davis Street, almost 11 o'clock in the morning. There's your license plate. Mm-hmm. There's you driving. So that's what it is. So we have dozens of incidents with you in that. We have dozens of incidents with you driving the truck. So the truck, even though it was raggedy, it drove because you're driving it. And there's a bunch of incidents with you. Show me one with the truck, just so I can show them the truck. So here's the truck. There's the tag on the truck. Mm-hmm. It's New Kings, 5830 New Kings. But this is probably, a little while after you got it back to Jacksonville, 12/31/21. So that's probably that's after you brought it back to Jacksonville, correct?
That time, that was when the oil pump stopped working.
And it just wouldn't drive?
Yeah.
And did you have to tow it, or you leave it on the side of the road? What'd you do with it?
No, it got towed.
Where'd you tow it to?
Towed it over to Old Kings and Edgewood.
Mm-hmm. What's that Old Kings and Edgewood that you towed it to there?
No, I towed it to 5239 Potomac.
Okay.
Then I towed it I drove it up to the mechanic shop to have him check it out.
What mechanic shop?
Then I drove back after that, left it parked there at Twin Store. I went down to, Prescott, Florida.
Where's that at?
Southwest of Orlando.
Okay. You got family down there?
No.
No? What brings you to Prescott?
No, a friend of mine wanted to go down there. Well, a guy that I knew through a friend of mine. I wanted to go down, one of the Mexican guys.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me would I take him down there. And that particular Sunday, I had nothing else to do.
Okay. So here you are in the truck back in January of this year, end of January, and you're on A1A out in Ponte Vedra, in St. Johns County.
I went out there to cut a yard.
Okay. It actually looks like you got a big cooler in the back of the truck. Would you take a cooler with you to mow the yard, maybe? Do you take your own lawn equipment when you cut a yard? Would you have the lawnmower in the back of the truck with you? That's what you're doing? Does that refresh your memory at all?
No.
Okay. So you
remember where?
You're at A1A and Ponte Vedra Lake Boulevard so you're out there off of A1A and Ponte Vedra. A1A, you know what A1A is, right? Out there, it runs to where TPC is and all the beautiful people live.
Mm-hmm. You go to Jack's Beach all the way to St. Augustine along the ocean. That's A1A.
I know what A1A is.
So it's a January 29th. So it's a Saturday afternoon, about 3:37 in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. So do you remember going out to A1A to mow somebody's yard? Did you do some maintenance, yard maintenance out there?
I went out there to mow some yard, and I was thinking that was one of them, but that wasn't it. I don't know what the hell that was.
Where would you go to mow the yard at? Whose yard would you mow?
I forgot the address. Ferris, that's all I know. I don't know his last name.
How many times you mow their yard?
Oh, shoot, about 4 or 5.
4 or 5 times? Mm-hmm. Where they live at?
I can't think of the address right offhand.
Because obviously you're not mowing a yard. There's no lawnmower in the truck. And I'll be honest with you, none of these I don't think I see any with a lawnmower in the truck.
Okay. I don't know what was going on out there.
You haven't? Okay.
I know I ain't got.
Were you headed somewhere else? Maybe down to St. Augustine, perhaps? Shooting straight down A1A? You got any reason to be in St. Augustine?
Been down St. Augustine that way.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. If you can just stand up and then put your hands behind your back for me.
That lawful arrest opened the door to interrogation, which implicates the Fifth Amendment. Under Miranda versus Arizona, decided in 1966, officers must advise a suspect of the rights to silence and to counsel once custody and interrogation coincide. Rhode Island versus Innis defines interrogation broadly, reaching not only express questions, but their functional equivalent. The privilege exists precisely for moments like this. A suspect who keeps explaining his movements, hands, investigators' material to corroborate or contradict. Silence forecloses that. The right is only as strong as a clear invocation makes it. The questioning here was driven by surveillance. A single photograph of a vehicle on a public road is not a search. But in Carpenter versus United States, decided in 2018, the court recognized that the sustained aggregation of a person's movements can reveal the privacies of life and may demand a warrant. Whether a license plate reader network crosses that threshold remains unsettled. It is the frontier where investigative power and the Fourth Amendment now meet.
I
I be with the kids, or can you at least bring the kids out to me?
Yeah, we'll have to talk to these officers inside, okay?
You want to get some shoes?
Oh, yeah. Can I?
Get some shoes.
You want me to go get her shoes?
I'll get shoes. They let her take prescription medication to the jail with help? Or is that?
Yeah, they'll let her take what she has, and then they'll order more if they have to, yeah.
Do you want to get all my medications are in my bathroom on my counter and in the drawer under the right seat? It has a box that I don't have, but I mean, if you guys call my doctor, she's on the
Jail has a medical person that allow you.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Stop here.
We're gonna bring you inside real quick, get you out of the warm car, right? And then I still do have your medications with me.
Okay.
So those will be checked into the jail.
Okay.
Just want to have a seat for me. I do have a question for you. It's not regards to the charges at all. Those, the medication that's in that little divider.
Yeah.
Just the reason I asked is because the jail might not take that divider.
That's fine. I
don't
have
know.
enough in the bottles.
Okay.
I think there was only a day left, is what my mom said.
Okay. And if you have them in the bottles, then that's good.
Yeah.
I just saw that in there, and the jail is pretty picky on prescriptions.
Yeah.
They'll take.
No, I figured the divider my mom can come and get. Because yeah.
And then I am just going to read you, just since I have you in my custody. I don't know what the detectives asked you. I'm just going to read you something. So you have the right to counsel at this time. If you're unable to pay for counsel, you'll be entitled to have one provided without charge. I'm going to put your seatbelt on. I'll get you down there. It's hot. So hot, my vehicle can't keep up.
I say it's hotter for you guys wearing all the stuff you guys have to do.
And I'll get you down there so you're out of cuffs. I know those are uncomfortable. So just sit tight for me, all right?
Customarily belong to EPS.
Think they're detectives.
On the law, the officers earn an A-. The arrest rested on objective probable cause, and the interview was patient and non-coercive. Their custodial handling of medication and dependence was conscientious throughout. The grade falls short of the top only because the rights advisement on camera was partial and because reliance on aggregated surveillance sits near an unsettled constitutional line. The first subject earns a D+, judged solely on protecting his own interests. He answered substantive questions at length and never clearly invoked silence or counsel. He stayed compliant and calm, which prevented escalation, but legally he left himself exposed. The presumption of innocence remains intact. The second subject earns a B-. She avoided substantive statements about the allegations and stayed composed, which limited her exposure. The grade is held down only because an explicit invocation of rights is stronger than silence by happenstance. She, too, is presumed innocent. The lesson here is compact. A minor charge can lawfully become the gateway to a major investigation, so every custodial encounter carries weight. The single most valuable protection a person holds is the clear, spoken invocation of the right to remain silent and to counsel. Compliance with lawful commands and the assertion of constitutional rights are not in conflict. Both can and should coexist. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.